son. Where'd you find this? This is a certified hood classic.
I'm on some groovy beats today. Super chill, super chill.
Loving it.
Yes. Where is that coming? Oh. You gotta lower it, love. Oosh. All right. Little technical difficulties, but we here, we present. Yes, it's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We in here. So, yeah, we're starting today off. It's Thursday. Mercury retrograde is over. I don't miss that bitch. Goodbye. We are not missing her. And also, you know what's very positive about today? Besides my spicy guest, which we're going to introduce, Francisco Samuel. Shout out to Francisco Samuel.
Thank you,
say hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. So, Francisco, just to share with you a little bit of like, you know, what's going on. I feel like the day is like definitely beautiful. I feel like the sun finally decided to show face.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All the rain all these days, and
it
now we
was
finally
like
got a
almost
nice day.
getting me like seasonal depression vibes. It was giving that. Like it was giving me Seattle weather, and I was getting like super sad. I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is... Yeah, like I felt like, you know, like have you ever seen Twilight?
Yes.
You know how everything just looks in that like blue filter?
It's a little gloomy.
That's how I felt every day. I was just like, yo, like this can't be like, and it was just gray. Yeah, I was just super sad.
Generally, people were just in a crabby mood.
Facts.
Believe it or not. Just the past 6 days, people are just crabby. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? You know? They ain't kill my vibe. I'm like, that's kind of your problem. That's a your thing. That's a you thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to continue to be happy.
Facts.
But today was good. Today was a good day. First sunny day in a little bit, so.
Oosh. All right. I'm looking at the check-in right now. Shout out to Blaze in the building. Shout out to Nadine Santa Santa Squad. We got Carolina Vasquez Samuel. I think that's wifey.
That's wifey.
Wifey
right
holding it down. She's like, I love you. I'm here. I got you. I love that. I love that type of energy. Yes. How was that sun? It was amazing. I love the sun today. Thank you for asking, Nadine. So Nadine saying Seattle the past 2 days was 83 degrees and sunny. Damn, what happened?
We got their weather.
Yo, facts. It was
Seattle's
like,
weather.
they didn't balance it out. I feel like it's Mercury retrograde over there every day.
Really?
Because it's so gray every day.
Are they happy over there? I hope they're happy people over there. I don't know.
I mean, one fact about Seattle, I think it's one of the most states that unfortunately has suicide a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Might have to do with the gloomy weather, maybe?
I think so, too. I mean, it's true. It goes hand in hand. But you know what? We're not starting the show like this.
Yeah.
You
Positive.
know? Positive vibes, that part. Also, shout out to Vibe with Steph. She's in the building. Actually, Vibe with Steph, I had an amazing conversation with her this morning. We connected because she tagged me on a post with you. And I was like, hey, are you Samuel's? Like I told you, people were hitting me up. Yeah, so good vibes. I feel like she does podcasting as well. So, yeah, mommy, Vibe with Steph. Put your podcast in there. This is a networking community. You know, we're all here for each other. So definitely put it out there. But, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, the sun's out. You know, we got out. You here.
A little bit of spring. Last couple days of sun, I think we're gonna get. That's it. After that, fall's here.
Definitely fall for sure. So, all right, enough of that.
All right.
Let's start talking about you, though. Let's start talking about your music. You know.
Okay.
So, Francisco Samuel.
Yes.
Is that your real name?
Real name. Exactly what it is.
Is there a reason why you just went straight with your name?
I don't think if anything else, it would have represent me. You know, I'm not like a gimmicky kind of guy. Not to say that anybody that has a name is gimmicky.
I was about to say, coming in
hot.
You
know, not to say that, but it just isn't me. You know? And when I produce music, is all under my name, Francisco Samuel. So just keep it going as an artist.
Keep it
simple.
I'd
rather be known as an artist as opposed to a DJ. You know,
okay,
I
love
it's
that.
a different story. You know, it's a whole different ball game when you cross that threshold. And
that makes sense.
Known as an artist when you start making music, pretty much, and take yourself a little bit more serious. You know,
I definitely like your concept of like how you choose how to like identify yourself. I feel like being called an artist is really nice because it's like, it was actually really great because I feel like it's like a jack of all trades. Like, you know, it's like I'm not just this thing. Because if I'm just a DJ, that means I'm just limiting myself to one thing. And it's just like I'm an artist. An artist could be a painter. It could be a DJ. It could be a singer. It could be, there's so many ways. So I love that you use an elaborated word like that. That's actually very beautiful. I like that.
Yeah, you got to take yourself serious, right? DJs, I mean, I started out as a DJ, you know, Latin music, believe it or not. Back in the day. And I was DJ. Yeah, no, I went by a name back in, wait till you find out what I was DJ Chachi. Back in the day.
Yo, DJ Chachi. Yo, where's Chachi from? Happy Days?
It is.
Right?
It is, yeah.
That was, this girl's boyfriend, I think. Joni. Yeah, Chachi.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that brings it back. I'm such a Nick at Night type of person.
Yeah. I went by DJ Chachi. I was a Latin DJ first, salsa, merengue.
I mean, I would hope so with that name.
Oh, of course,
but
right?
nowadays, like everything could be anything.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it could be anything. And then I carried that for a little bit, and then stopped DJing for a little bit. Okay. And then got back into it, and decided to just go as Francisco Samuel. That's it.
So, what is your genre of music right now?
In the broad sense, house music.
House music.
You know, because it's the first style, I think, and everything came from house music. So, if you play techno, if you play tech house, if you play disco house, whatever, it's all still house music.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation. Okay. So, it can mean a lot of different things to people. To me, it's just music. You know, and you want to be versatile, so. Facts. But if I could classify it, house music DJ. Okay. Producer.
House music DJ producer. Okay, like that. So so when it comes to you making music, because I feel like when I do meet other like, you know, just artists, do you feel like you're more of the computer or vinyls or both?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
You know, you have your foundation, so you learn on vinyl, but in all actuality, it's not really practical right now with the technology that's out there. Yeah. So you can have all of your music on one USB stick now.
That's true.
As opposed to 3 different crates of vinyl, you know, and you got to pick and choose what you want to play. Now I have access to all my stuff.
That's true.
But making music, it's a little bit different. It's a whole different ballgame when you're making music. Okay. You know, you have to. Some people are producers, which are the idea guy. Then you have the engineer, which is the person that lays it out, and the composer, which is a person that can put it all together. Okay. I do it all. You know, the idea, the engineering, the composing. I don't do the mastering. I got somebody who does that for me. Okay. Because that's a whole other ball game. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Self-taught.
Love that. Love that. And also just shout out to the check-in. We got Amanda in the check-in. Yes, love you, girl. Also, we got Big Jenny. Shout out to Big Jenny. Big Jenny in the building.
Big Jenny's family, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, extended family.
I feel like the world is just aligning me in a different way right now. But all good vibes. All good vibes. So what? She's your cousin?
She's Carolina's cousin.
Wow, Caro. We are connected right now. Everybody. Yo, this is awesome.
It's meant to be.
That's great. I didn't know that. Did Why'd you waited to this time to tell me? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we waited for that. Really we waited for that when I'm like, wait till I drop that bomb on you.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm very grateful to have you guys all here connected. I feel like it's good vibes.
Very happy to be here. Very happy to be here.
Yes. So, well, I'm happy that you're here too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Francisco. Is it okay? Yeah.
Francisco, Cisco, whatever, okay. You know?
I'm like, I don't want to keep saying the whole
name.
Go with
what feels right. Go with what feels right.
I'll go with Cisco.
All right, Cisco's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Have you ever had Cisco?
I've had Cisco.
Crack juice.
Yeah, I've had Cisco.
Only the real know about that. I don't like it though. Like,
I think we might be aging up. We might be dating ourselves with the Cisco. No, you think?
I think, well... When I was a kid, like, you know, that it was like juice and it was cheap, you know, it was like Mad Dog.
Well, we got whatever we got our hands on, really.
Facts.
You know, so Cisco did come through the palate.
It really did.
You know, had some good nights.
It really did. So I want to talk more about your craft of music. So you mentioned that like you do it all. So I feel like when I meet DJs, like who do you feel like are influencers to you, like with house music? Because there's so many like like it's like a spider web.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
is.
And I feel like everyone does something so different. Everybody has a different style. They're always part of different entertainment groups.
Mm-hmm.
So like, who do you feel like is people that's like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna listen to this all
Who
day.
can
Like
I
you can
rock
never
with?
forever. And like people who
Yeah.
influence you.
Well, always the influences for me are the OGs. You know,
Who are the OGs
The
for you?
OGs. You got Todd Terry. You got DJ Dove. You got Roger Sanchez. You got at least who I'm listening to right now, Harry Romero.
Hey.
You know, they all come from Jersey, by the
Really?
way. Yeah. So a lot of the OGs, a few that I didn't mention are the typical OGs that you kind of would, know. But
Who would that be for you?
typical OG, I mean, I like Marco Corolla. He's been
Okay.
around. Steve Lawler has been
Steve
around.
Lawler, yeah. I
You
feel
know.
like Lawler likes his bells with music.
He likes
Every
his
time I
bells.
hear bells.
He likes the tribal.
Marco Corolla gets very like, if I could describe the noises, like those little sounds. That's
So,
my shit.
I
Yeah.
pull influences from everywhere.
Okay.
But when I first got into house music when I was young, it was Todd Terry. And
Okay.
to me, he's like, they call him Todd the God.
Yeah.
And kind of the reason why I'm into house music now. I actually was chilling with him like a couple of days, like last week. To me, I was like,
Yeah.
Todd Terry. I'm like, nobody else sees this? Nobody, just me. So that to me was really special.
Okay.
Really special. So he's an OG, and I pull from him. I pull
Nice.
from a lot of the old school house heads. I was one of those weird kids back
Don't
in the
say
day
weird.
that,
Hang your freak
look
flag
at
high.
it. Look at it. No, because it wasn't as accepted, house music back in the day. So everybody was bumping hip hop, Wu Tang, DMX. I was listening to house music back in the day. If you came into my car, we're gonna hear house music.
Hey.
And
That's cool though.
yeah, I was always the different one.
Okay.
Still in tune with everything else though, because I get influences from hip hop, especially salsa, merengue, or
Yeah.
Latin roots. A lot of influence from there too. So very lucky to be surrounded by a lot of different music growing up, and influences what I do today. Really.
Okay. It's funny that you mentioned that you feel like sometimes like the black sheep out of the whole, because I'm like that now.
Yeah.
Like my friends, like, all right, friends who's watching this, I feel like y'all listen to my house music, but y'all don't really like my house music.
Do they tolerate it?
Because I have a different tribe that I go to house music events. I
Mm-hmm.
have like, sorry, Amanda. Like I love you. But it's like the truth. Like, it's a scene. That house
is.
music is a fucking scene.
It
Bro.
is.
Like, yo, if I could, I would live there. Like but I have a kid. And I have I got responsibilities.
But
so
you
it's just
got
like,
did you introduce the little one to house music?
oh yeah, for sure. He used to fall asleep to house music.
Oh, so he
it
digs
was like
it.
the frequencies. I used to have him on my baby carrier. I don't know what it was called, but it was like, and then I used to just put it up in the speakers. I'm like, you going to sleep, dude. Dude, I swear to God,
You
true
can sleep to
story.
that.
I know Darius can play this back, and then like he likes it. Like if he listens to it now, he
Yeah.
just chills. Like he can listen to it in the background.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
You're grooming a future house head right
Oh,
there.
for sure, for sure. And like, but yeah, enough with that. I love my son, but like, I want to come into this interview for you.
Yeah.
So right now, presently, like, what do you feel like? Actually, before we even get to that, because I feel like one thing that I want to break down, what would you say was your favorite set you have ever done?
Ooh.
And like people that are watching this that don't know too much about house music, when I say set, this is like a performance. It could be like an hour, it could be 2 hours, it could be like 10 hours. You could go back to back. But what was your favorite set
I
and
wanna
why?
say,
Where were you? Who were you with? Like, I want to be there when you tell this story.
I want to say my favorite set probably happened back in 2016. Was in Ibiza.
Ibiza.
I got to DJ Villa Party.
Ooh.
And this was, over there, they're not as prominent as they were now, where you have all the social media and everything, where you see the Villa parties that every post up.
Yeah.
They weren't doing that when I went, or not as prominent. And
They were still underground? I
Yeah,
guess?
it was still underground, and they were like, Francisco, you're gonna DJ this Villa party. You're coming in, show them what it's all about.
Yeah.
And I got to do my thing a little bit, and the fact that it was in Ibiza, first time changed my life. When I went one person, I came back a completely different person.
It's bucket list things.
Yeah.
I have to go to Ibiza.
And just the vibe out there and having the ability to show people a little bit of my style, and still made some friends out there I still talk to now.
That's amazing.
And to me, that was the most memorable. But I know there's more memories coming. I know there's more things to be made.
You keep yourself open.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
keep yourself open. Also, shout out to Steven or Stefan. I never know how to pronounce the name when it looks like that, but he says, "Yeah, Papa." I'm not sure, but I'm like, I figured you would know who that is, but I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's my boy Steve tuning in.
Okay, so sets, and I guess to talk about it, like, what do you feel like was your favorite set that you ever witnessed? Like, which one's one that goes down for the books?
One that
like, where were you? What was the club?
Oh man,
what was
this was
the
Pacha.
Ooh,
This was
Pacha.
Well, I gotta put two.
vibes.
I gotta say two because there's two memorable ones.
One and an honorable
Okay.
mention.
So the honorable mention would be the one in Miami. But let me talk about Pacha because this was after, I think, EDC. I think it was after EDC or whatever. One of those festivals that they do over here.
Okay.
We left the festival. We got into Pacha at 10 p.m. and the place was already jumping.
Yeah.
Already jumping. I think Chusa Ceballos were playing. And I'm like...
They're cool. They're the couple, right?
Yeah. Well, they broke up now. They're kind of doing their own thing now.
I remember they used to play at TBA.
Yeah. They
TBA
used to...
and Jersey City too.
Yeah.
Well, no. Why am I thinking? No, not them. That's
Who you
just
thinking?
about.
You're
I'm thinking about Sleepy and Boo.
Sleepy and Boo, yeah.
I'm like, wait, those
they're
are
still
two males.
together.
I was like, that's a female male.
I think they're still together, Sleepy and Boo.
Okay, that's why I was like, oh shit, they broke up. Okay, but never mind. Sorry.
Chusa Ceballos, we walk into Pacha at 10 p.m. already lit from the festival because we're already feeling good.
Of course.
And we walk in 10 p.m. I look at my watch. I'm like, it's like this right now. I'm like, oh, we need a stretch. We're going to be here for a little bit.
Yo, facts, the stretching and the water. Yo, I've been there like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't even look at me. Mind your business.
Yeah.
And then I just, next thing you know, 5 minutes later.
Yup. Pacha was like that. They had a little spot. You go to your Colombian corner
For
over
real.
there, hang out over there.
Parce.
Parce's over there, parceritos.
What's the other one?
Shout to them.
Whistling or
Yeah,
wepa,
the wepa, the dance circles, all that. I got to DJ there. I was lucky enough to DJ there.
Amazing.
I want to say maybe like 7 years ago when it was still open. But place was jumping. Memorable night because I was. The vibe in there was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Every DJ that played after, and then finally when Chusa Ceballos came, I was like, they do this thing at Pacha where they would have this air shot, this air canister that fills the entire dance floor.
Cold?
Yeah, the entire dance floor with smoke. And to the point where you can only see the person in front of you, I was like, it was the best. And the honorable mention, I got to talk about that one. We went to Club Space. That was an awesome story. Yeah, it was dope.
Felt like I was there.
Yeah, it was dope.
I was like, where's the smoke?
You wanted the smoke. They got to bring that back somewhere. Wherever clubs out here, they need to do that more.
I'm going to share a story with that once you tell me the honorable mention.
And then Club Space. This was Jamie Jones's Paradise Party.
I have yet to go to a Paradise Party, but one thing I do is I love Jamie Jones. And I think... No, that's Kanai music. That's something else.
Kind music is Adam Port. That's a little bit more of the...
That's something else.
Yeah, a little bit slower tempo, I think. But Jamie Jones is straight party.
Yeah.
He had I think it was his first Paradise Party over there in Miami, and he had Danny Tenaglia, Green Velvet, Nicole Maudaber.
Walk around like you're bigger than
Prince.
Yeah,
that's dude. I
love that song.
Oh my goodness,
Nicole Maudaber. Cool.
That track was actually popular. No, that fake track. That booty got you doing that. They fake. That track, that was hot when that was going down.
Really?
And that was another one of those early parties. It was like 11. And I'm like, Danny Tenaglia is playing at 11 o'clock?
That's
I'm
early.
Like, I'm like, if he's playing
at
11.
Like 1 or 12:30.
If he was playing at 11, I knew this was a crazy party because I'm like, he's a headliner.
Who's 12?
Yeah.
Who's 12? Who's what?
He was headlining.
Facts. You got to be thinking.
So I'm like, damn, if he's playing right now, I'm like, all right, we in for another one right now.
Facts.
If you go to a paradise party, just don't plan on doing anything for the next day.
I don't do anything
Plan
for
on-
anything. When I go to those parties, I'm gone, yo, for 2 days.
Well, plan on being there for like 2 days, 20. Because
Yeah.
Club Space, they don't close.
Nah, people go to Club Space at 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
industry people. You wake up to go to the club.
Facts.
I mean, I've done it a few times. So.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Yeah, so memorable parties and more memories to be made. I'm excited about things that are coming. You know,
Okay.
when you have a positive outlook, you're ready.
Facts.
You're ready. You know,
Facts.
so
I definitely felt those stories. And anybody, if you guys have a really special house music story, I really encourage you guys to like definitely write it in the chat. Like I said, this is a community. Gato, if you got a story, start typing, bro. I need to see your hands moving. Yo, Gato's actually in the background holding it down.
yeah,
Yes.
rooting us on.
Yes. So I remember a memorable party for me, and I don't know if you got to witness it because it was only open for a little bit, but
Okay.
Sankey's in Manhattan.
Been there.
Yo, that hydraulic system,
Yep.
fire.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay, so speaking of fire, I went to see Dubfire perform.
Okay. Ooh.
So,
Ooh, that's a little. That's
yeah.
tough. You got to get ready.
It was
Dubfire
good.
kick
It
your
was
ass
good.
a little bit.
Dubfire, and I think I saw like Cien Bath, Papa Cien.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's-
caught him out there
yeah.
too.
Yeah. I think they're Cocoon, right?
Cocoon. Mhm.
So that they didn't play at the same time, but it was definitely Dubfire. And I remember, yo, I was lit. The whole place was lit, and they did the smoke thing there,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the hydraulic system just coming down. Like I always remember those videos, and then yeah, and then all of a sudden the club shut down, and he came up to me and a certain amount of people, and I still have this picture.
Yeah?
He's like, "Yeah, stay here." Yo, I didn't leave. Yo, the club
Oh, man.
closed at like maybe 5, it's like 6. I didn't leave until like 9:30 because he just kept wanting to play, but he didn't want that big crowd.
Ah, dope.
So
okay.
at the end, he took a picture. So I'm
Wow,
actually
you
on
got
his
a private
profile.
show. You got a private
Yeah.
show. That's
if you look
a
at
gift.
Dubfire's picture back in 2014, and when he played the Sankeys, you're gonna see me like. It's there. It's there. I love
I've
that
been there.
picture.
I caught DJ Sneak over there.
DJ Sneak. That was for Halloween, right?
I don't know when it
Damn,
was.
you're bringing me back. You're like,
Come
damn.
on,
I
we
love
out
this shit.
there.
I love
we,
this
We
conversation.
outside. We all up in the clubs,
Yes,
man.
yes.
DJ Sneak, House OG. He does this. I'm a house gangster. He's the house
Yes.
gangster.
Yes.
And we caught him out there. Another memorable night. Sankey's in New York. Been to Sankey's in Ibiza too.
I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna say the one in Brooklyn. Because remember the one in Manhattan closed.
The
I
one in
think
Manhattan. That's
they
the
got
only one I've been
into,
to.
I think like name situation. I don't know,
Yeah,
but they had to move it
probably.
to Brooklyn. But I never went to the Brooklyn one.
Nah, I ain't go to
And
that
you said
one.
you went to the one in Ibiza.
I went to the one in Ibiza. That's when I caught Steve Lawler out there. Cool story with
Ooh.
Steve Lawler, though. I
What's
got a
up?
real great story.
What happened?
So, hanging out with
Share
the
it.
English cats, right?
Yeah.
Mad love. I want to go out to London and party with these dudes
What
because
is
they're
it?
so
the postal,
welcoming.
the post office club,
They got
or Printworks.
Printworks is
Algo
out
así.
there. They got a few of them out there. Fabric London's still pretty dope.
I think that's what it's called.
That's the
Fabric.
club,
It was
I-
like a print shop, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
turned it into a club. Yo, let me tell you something. If you want to go to fire ass clubs, you go to like house clubs.
Yep.
Like exactly what I said. This was an old printing, like building, and they kept everything the same, and that's just house. Yo, it's just fire. I want to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did this trick. I have this trick where I open bottles with my ring. You know, just
Okay.
like that.
That's how you got Gato. You
I
opened
did it
their
for her.
beer?
I did it for her.
He's like, look what I can do.
Check it out. All
Yo,
right, give me a
dead.
call. So hanging out with. First of all, they let me behind the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're like, "Come here. You're a good guy. You're from New York, whatever." I was living in New York. Originally, I'm from New York.
Hey.
So they started bringing out beers and everything. So Steve Lawler was DJing. He was looking for a bottle opener and couldn't find one. I was like, let me get that.
Yes.
He's like,
Awesome.
you all right, mate? I'm like, oh, dude, that's so cool. I got to hang out. And he like paused for a minute in the middle of his set. He's like, did you just open that with your hand? I was like, I just did it with my ring. He was like, that's freaking cool.
Yo, he probably thought he was messed up for a second. He was like, yo, did I just see that?
Did I just see him
Nah.
open it with his hand, with
Yo,
his bare
facts.
hand? So cool story with him. But even Sankey's out in Ibiza is closed too.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't see any parties going on out there.
I wonder if they have an issue with the name.
Probably.
Like, I'm just curious. Like, why is it that it keeps closing down? You know?
Who knows? Who knows? Probably has a stigma now why nobody wants to open up a Sankey's anymore, you know?
Yeah.
For fear of that. Who knows?
Rest in peace.
Who
Rest in
knows?
peace.
Rest in peace,
Sankey's.
Sankey's.
Okay.
We'll get there eventually. I want to go back out there.
Okay.
You gotta make the trip out there. If if you ever have an opportunity to go to Ibiza, go.
Facts.
Anybody wants to go, make it work. You will come back completely different person. The vibe, the whole island, is all warm and welcoming. Think of House Music Club, House Music Island.
Yes.
All love out there.
So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna actually get groovy for a second. Everybody chill. I want everybody to kind of close their eyes and just kind of dance and chill. We're gonna actually listen to What You Really Tell. Wait,
okay.
It's on
which
your
one?
Spotify.
I Can Tell You?
I Can Tell You. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna listen to I Could Tell You. I know we started off with Loosey Goosey.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and let that rock. So just stay put. Don't go nowhere. Just dance. your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. Yes, we in here, yo. That was super vibey. Super groovy.
Thank you.
Groovy vibes.
I go for the groove. I go for a groove, a little smoothness, some old school in there.
Yeah.
Let people know where we're coming from.
It was definitely nice. It had that momentum where you could definitely keep moving, but then also still be soft at the same time. It's a nice very balanced. I
Very
love
balanced. I go for that. I
Yeah.
try to go for that. You know,
I like that.
dabble in that area a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yes. What do you feel like? So first of all, if you want to tell us the title of the song, like, and also a little bit about the song, like,
Yeah.
what were you going through when you made that track?
Well, it's called "I Can Tell You," and I picked it up from an old school like R&B track. I use it during the break. It goes, you know, I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. So I was looking for some kind of inspiration. So
Yeah.
whenever I look for inspiration, I go back. I go back to my roots, you know, like where am I coming from? What did I ever listen to back in the day? And
Yeah.
thankfully, my sisters were really into hip hop, and I used to do everything my older sisters and brothers did. Whatever they listened to, I listened to. So just peeking back, looking at 90s stuff, and I'm like, oh, I remember this song, you know? And it just took me back. So I was like, all right, let me figure out how I could sample this and build a track around it.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot when I'm searching for inspiration. I reach back. I'll either listen to some old school disco, some old school hip hop, some old school R&B, some soul.
Yeah.
You know, wherever you can pull it from. Even some Latin music, sometimes some salsa or some boleros or something like that. Something to spark it.
Yeah.
And for me, it always happens at 12 a.m. Like clockwork.
That's
the
your demon
inspiration,
time?
always hits me at 12. And then when 12 comes, and then I'm like, just making the music. So that one, I was actually sitting on that one for like about a year
Okay.
before somebody asked me for music. And they're like, I'm like, all right, so let me see what I got here, because I have so much music that I just don't release.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was like, oh, I remember this song. I made it a while ago. So I just busted it out, finished it up, and packaged it up. I was like, hey, what do you think about this song? I'll send you this song. He was like, sent me the contract like immediately. He was like, I love this song. Here's the contract. Signed the contract. Boom. It was out like a month later.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it works. You know, I kind of like to build a body of work. And whenever somebody's looking for music, or I guess solicited for a track, I already have something that's packaged and ready to go. I just go, I'm like, what sounds like he got on this label? All right, let me throw him this track. Let me throw him that track. So somebody a long time ago, good friend of mine named Rob Alvarez,
Oh no, I was thinking about Rob Hernandez.
Rob Fernandez. Oh no, not him,
Yeah.
but everybody knew Rob,
Rob.
you know. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in
also
peace, Rob. But buddy of mine, Rob Alvarez, he kind of told me, he's like, Francisco, just make music, make music, make music.
Yeah.
Finish it, make more music, because you need to have a body of work. You know, because you never know. You never know when it's gonna hit. You never know when you're gonna get real popular or blow up, and you're not really gonna have a lot of time to make music.
I mean, that's absolutely true.
So you need to have already stuff that's ready to go. So then when you're out, you're DJing, you're doing what you got to do, you still have like 50 tracks that are just ready to throw out to labels so you can stay consistent. So during COVID, a little bit before that, that's all I was doing. In the lab, long nights and early mornings.
Yeah.
Telling you, on top of that, having a full 9-to-5 job, you know, and, you know, when you're doing something you love, it's not work.
No,
you know?
it's not.
I get
Definitely
work
not.
over with to go and do my passion. I'm like, all right, when am I going to get out of here so I
Facts.
could just go back and work on some music? Cause
Yeah.
it's 24/7 for me.
And that's good.
You are watching a master at work.
And I like that you keep trying to add on to your like catalog, you know, because that's so important. Like you mentioned a little bit into your story, I feel like a lot of DJs, at least a lot of like good DJs, or not even good DJs, but like a lot of DJs I noticed do that. Like when they finally get that track that finally hits, a lot of the times that track came out years ago.
Yep.
And for some reason, it just got its momentum. And I feel like one DJ that I know that happened to, I think, was Superman, Black Coffee.
Okay, yeah, Superman.
Like Superman, I think, actually came out maybe 93, 96. And then I remember hearing it everywhere, maybe like 5-6 years ago.
Yep.
And 5-6 years ago was what year? 22, 21?
20.
We're not good
You
at
got to
math.
go backwards.
I am not good at math. I always 2017.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Barb. So yeah, like you know what I mean. And I feel like I heard it there, but I also heard it a lot through Drake. Because
Okay.
Drake sampled a lot of Black Coffee's
Yep,
beats.
definitely.
So
I was doing I want to say I had that track years. I made this mix, actually,
Yeah.
a mix that I made for Carolina, for my wife.
Ooh,
Made a mix
yes.
called the Chill Mix, and I had that
The
mix
chill
on
mix.
it. The Chill Mix, you know.
Yo, Caro, you still got the chill mix?
Still talk
Where's
about
that?
it this day. We bust it out every now and then, you know.
Yes.
But I had all these Afro
That's so
tracks.
cute.
I was
love
making that
I
like
love that.
10. This is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I had it, and then now people are listening to that. I'm like, you just hearing this now? Oh man, you just getting put
Yeah.
on to the Afro stuff, you know. And that's what's hot right now.
Yeah.
A lot of that Afro sound, the Afro tech that's hot right now. I got a couple gems coming up on the Afro side. You know,
That's dope.
I had to dabble in there too. So
As you should. Like, you
Yeah.
definitely want to be a jack of all trades with it.
Yep.
And like I said, it's always good to like expand your catalog, because like whoever gave you this advice is absolutely true. Like, you never know when that track is going to be needed for that moment, you know? So just be prepared. It's like ammo.
I mean, look at it. You have that track running up that hill. Remember? You see how big that is right now? You know when that track came out? 1985.
Yeah.
That track came out in
Long-ass
1985,
time ago.
and it's hot right now.
Facts.
Kate Bush, the singer of that track, she's probably laughing. She's on the couch right now counting all her money, all her
Yo,
dollars,
for
because
real.
she's getting all these royalties.
For real.
And she it was pretty hot back in the day too. But now it's like blowing up.
Yes.
They played it on Stranger Things
They
and
did.
all that stuff, and you never know when a track might not be hot now. It might be hot 5 years from now. So you just got to
Absolutely.
keep on doing it.
Absolutely.
Keep on doing it. Keep on making
Absolutely.
music.
Okay, so, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no.
So
My pleasure.
I I feel like I asked this question.
You're gonna
to
give it to
every-
me? You're
Yeah.
gonna
So this is the spice card. Everybody that's been rocking with me, we know what time it is right now. So
Okay.
this is the spice card. Yes, that part. Thank you, Barb. So this is basically think of like an American Express Platinum Dinosaur credit card.
Okay.
And like basically what this is like you're never gonna owe it money. There's no interest, because it's literally like whatever you want. You might as well just be a genie, because it's like what you want. So you start it however you want. You have
Okay.
1 day though to use it, and use it wisely. I'm giving you the card.
Okay.
You gotta give it back.
All right, I'll give it back to you for 1 day. Okay, what am I
Yeah.
gonna do with this card?
Caro, you not put that in your purse, bro.
What am I gonna do with this card? What can I do with
it could be anything. Like you could buy a whole country. You could buy a whole island and be like, I'm throw a festival in it. Like it's your world is your oyster with that card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I was gonna use this card, I would build a studio as a hub for creatives. Like have a space for creatives in somewhere exotic. Maybe DR, maybe Colombia, maybe Mexico, maybe
Right.
even Ibiza.
Yeah.
But have a studio that traveling artists could come to and just have a creative space. You wanted some conga, there's conga over there. You need some drums over there. You
Love
want to
that.
produce some music, is all there. But it's really a creative space, and it's a way of giving back to people, because I want little kids. I never had anybody to sit here and be like, hey, this is how you make music. Hey, this is how you DJ.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm very grateful for where I am, and I want to pay it forward.
Okay.
You know, I want to pay it forward and create the next wave of talent out there, so I could be like a proud little uncle. Man, look at him. He came to
Aw.
my studio.
So
You
cute.
know, I helped him out. So
Love that.
that's actually, this will help me get there, you know. But if I could do that, I would definitely create a creative hub just
Okay.
for whoever wants to do anything musically, whatever it is that you want to do. You're a singer, you could do it, you know, it's all there for you.
Yeah.
Access to everything. And I'm talking like thousands of dollars of equipment. But you don't really need it. You know, I'm proof that all you need is a computer and the will to do it. That's how I started. You know, I started
Love
making
that.
music with the computer.
He's
And
inspiring
headphones.
me right now. I'm
You
just like,
know?
I could do anything. I
Yeah.
feel like I could probably do anything with this. This is basically a computer. I mean,
People
it
do
costs
that.
like a computer.
Yeah, no, I tell people, I often get asked questions about, you know, how to make music and how to get into it. And
Yeah.
a lot of people always think that you need this thousands of dollars of equipment, you need this beat machine, you need that.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it is nice though.
it is nice,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
learn the basics first, because
Yeah.
you could have a giant studio with $1,000 in equipment and make crap. or you could have a broken down computer that turns on and off every now and then and make gold, you know?
True.
So you don't need all that equipment. You just need the passion and the will to do it. And I tell people that all the time. How do I get into it? You have a computer? All right, you got headphones? All right, download the program and get right at it. You know, trial and error. If you want me to help you, I could give you a couple pointers, but
Yeah.
you know, that's all you really need to make the music, you know. And I encourage people to do that, creativity, because that's what makes you happy.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know?
And that is the facts of life. I love that. I love that.
Dropping los consejos del
Yes,
tío
los
right here.
consejos right there. I love that. Okay, is there anything else you would do? Because I'm taking the card back.
Well, hold on a second. We ain't talking about the cars or anything like
Yo,
that.
man, I'm
Yeah,
like,
you know, the
God, I
house,
was
the
like,
mansion.
Listen, what about me?
Okay. I'll make sure we hook Caro up with something, you
But
know.
we get Caro, yo.
Oof. That's her name, Caro. Remember that.
Caro.
is expensive.
It took me a while to get there. Wait. Got you. All right, got you.
Yeah. So nice little house on the water wouldn't be too bad, right?
Okay, where?
Ooh.
Remember,
oof.
you never have to owe this again. You can buy Buckingham Palace if you wanted
Ooh,
to.
man. I'm more of a scenic, relaxed kind of guy. So
Okay.
I like the ocean breeze. So somewhere by the water, you know, somewhere
Okay.
by the water. We've been going to Mexico lately, and that's really cool. Dominican Republic is always live.
Hey.
Barranquilla, come on now. Colombia.
Beautiful.
Gotta love it out there. So somewhere tropical. I don't know where yet, but I could grow some roots in Ibiza. Grow some roots out there. They got some nice villas out there, and
love that.
that's the happening area. So
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
you could
Taking
you
it
can have
back.
now
It's
if
an
you-
expensive card. Gotta take it back. Your food's
Yep.
ringing. All right, so yes, I love this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm having such a great time right now. I feel like such positive, like, and beautiful vibes. I'm
Awesome.
digging it. Definitely digging it. All right, so let's continue. So you mentioned a lot about like Tulum, and I know you have some stuff coming up for yourself. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Well, October is a pretty busy month for me. Starting
is Hollywood.
Starting off with this right here. This was a big deal for me.
Oh yeah.
So, of course, this is a big deal. I'm
love
like,
that. Thank you.
I'm happy that I'm on the show. I see what you be doing. Come on now.
Yeah,
And-
I thought I was looking for.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for the opportunities because you know it could come and go just
Yeah.
like that, right?
And shout out to Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny,
Yeah.
my boy out in Mexico.
Facts.
He's helping me out a lot, you know, and that's what we're doing. Going
Yeah.
out to Mexico, getting the opportunity to play on the radio out there, Radio Tulum, and a couple of other clubs out there. Another little podcast.
Yo, if I go to Tulum, I'm in that bitch.
You got be
Yo,
up in
I
there.
am in there.
First of
I
all,
am
don't
in there.
go
Take
to
the house
Tulum
music
without
vibe.
hitting him up because he'll make
Yeah.
sure you're good.
I mean, if I go there, I'm bringing equipment.
Bring it on.
Because I want to be live. I'll be like, yo. And then I'll be like, all right, let's find the car, lock that shit up.
Oh,
and then I'll be
man.
like, time to party.
If we're
but
so-
I would
oh, yeah.
love to have like boiler room vibes. That's
Oh, yeah.
always what I've wanted to do.
like like that setting, that
Like I will be the one
intimate
talking.
setting.
Like even the English guy. All right. That was Tom spinning in the vinyls. How we feeling? Like, I would
Yeah.
love to come in that, but I'll be
Go on.
like, ow.
No,
That was amazing.
bring the vibe out there
Oh, for
because
sure.
you would definitely get live out in Mexico.
I would love that.
And it's such a chill. It's so chill, man. It's so
Yeah.
chill, and we're into spirituality. You know, I'm very spiritual, and I'm very zen about trying to be present and in the moment. And if you just sit down and just look around and listen, and there's I don't know, there's like an essence out there. There's like a good spiritual vibe out there that when you leave, you almost feel like cleansed.
Wow.
You know, and
That's awesome.
That's another thing. I went to Tulum, one person came back a different person. You know, everywhere I go,
That's
it
why
changes my
Johnny
life.
stayed there.
Yeah.
Johnny's like, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, he ain't
I'm
going
not
nowhere, man.
leaving.
And he gave me a little bit of that. I'm like, I like it
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
I like it here, and
I gotta
coming
go.
Back.
I gotta go.
Do it.
I gotta
do
go.
It. Do it.
Definitely when I go, I'm gonna hit you guys up for sure. I'm be like, yo, I'm here. I landed. Where do I go? Where can we meet up?
Say no more. We're gonna
Let's-
send you a car. We're
yo,
gonna send you a car.
what?
You'll be good.
That'd be amazing. Oh God. Okay, super excited. Now, don't tell me that. Now I'm expecting this. So I'm
Do
just
it.
like, yo, if I hit y'all up,
Nah, we about it. We're
Super
really about
upset.
it. We
if
really
we
about
don't like link up. So it's gonna happen. We're gonna manifest it.
Yep, do it.
So let's talk a little bit more what you got going on. I know you said
right.
October's a busy month. Like any shows?
So we got Mexico coming up.
Yes.
I got we're bringing house music to Mama Sushi out here.
Saw that. I've never been to Mama Sushi, and I'm definitely gonna go that night.
Yeah.
I saw that in your schedule.
Well, you know what Mama Sushi's about. That's
I've
brunch.
never been to Mama Sushi.
All right, so
but I've seen it.
It's Latin, it's brunch, it's Bad Bunny album all day.
Bad Bunny's just everywhere.
Shout to Bad Bunny. I mean, I gotta
facts.
give it to him, but you know, I have Bad Bunny in house music, only because of the request. But bringing house music, Mama Sushi is gonna be the first event that's gonna be out there in Passaic, so I'm very excited with that.
How long are they letting you spin for?
Oh,
that's what I got curious about, because I'm like, New York and Jersey are different, so it's like, what's your cutoff date?
We're playing
cutoff
like
time?
2 a.m.
I'm definitely gonna go there.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna go, because like I said, like prior to this, guys, just sharing, I was talking to like Cisco. I was like, yo, where's the scene in Jersey? So if you want to share with us places of where to go, because New York is like, you go on Resident Advisor.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. But like, let's put Jersey on the map with house music.
Man.
So we got Mama Sushi. What date?
You got Mama Sushi happening on the 21st.
The 21st.
Another house music spot, not anywhere that I'm playing. I'm doing Mama Sushi with my homeboy Mike Para. You have
There's one tonight, right? Or
there's a party tonight. And
I followed it.
This place called the Break Room.
I saw that.
My homie David Rodriguez. Shout to him.
In Clifton, right?
Yeah, right in Clifton, right in Van
I gotta
Houten.
see this, because I'm like, this is Jersey. I'm so like shocked when I saw that today. I was like. And I saw that, shout out to Vibe with Steph. That's actually where I saw it from. I was like, holy shit. I was like, oh, wow, this is amazing.
So
amazing.
I'm very in tune with the house music out here in Jersey, because ever since I moved out here, you know, a few people gave me a shot out here to hear me out. So I always got my loyalty to my peeps out here. But you got a Wednesday spot, a Michi's. It's a Wednesday spot, believe it or not. It's over in Linden, actually. Like Linden, Elizabeth area.
Okay.
They're known for house music on Wednesdays. Actually, the first place I got to DJ in Jersey when I first moved here was Amici's. They put me on.
Was it Deco? I remember Deco.
Deco, yeah, that was another
Deco
place
was
back
Wednesdays.
in the day. Yeah.
That's what I remember. Deco was Wednesdays.
You got Society over here. There's a party going on this Saturday.
I'm gonna see Oscar G on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
but
he's coming.
I don't know where he's playing though.
He's playing
somewhere
at this
in New
place
York.
called the Harbor, I think.
I've never been there.
New York. Yeah, never been there either. But yeah, you got the Break Room, Society, Mama Sushi's.
I'm definitely gonna check you out, now. Mama Sushi. Everybody that's in the chat room right now, we all gotta support. You know, Francisco that night. You
House music and Mama
absolutely.
Sushi.
I'm definitely gonna be promoting that, because like that got me super excited. I was like, "We're Jersey."
A lot of people are excited. People
because I'm not trying to drive to New York. First of all, I gotta drive to New York. I gotta pay a toll, and then I'm effed up. I gotta figure out how to get home. That's just expensive. And let's be real. If you want to party with house music, it is expensive. And that's another part where I feel like, you know, my friends be like, "Yo, Jazz, this is wild," because the ticket be like what? $70, depending on who you're seeing and how late you got that ticket, and also if you know anyone there.
Yeah.
And but the most part, if you want to see some shit, you're gonna drop at least. I've dropped $90 for a ticket. I've dropped, but that's like New Year vibes or whatever. But I have, and like I don't care, because I need to see that person play. And then the music, the drinks, forget about it. Be like, how much for a water? $5.
Nah, you got a pregame.
Yo, exactly. I'm not kidding. $5 for water, but that's a normal. Also the drinks. But they be hooking it up. Every time I go to Brooklyn Mirage, the bartenders are always so nice. It'd be like chef's kiss. They're super like hospitality.
They hook it up over there. Brooklyn Mirage is
beautiful.
That's like a festival every time.
The new one.
Oh my goodness.
I heard they have like a whole
giant screen. It's like a festival every time you go there. That festival vibe is Brooklyn Mirage all the time. Unbelievable. But yeah, the city is expensive. Forget going, and if you got to go to Brooklyn, what are you doing? You're paying to get to the city. You got to cut to Brooklyn.
And I'll go, but it's like, fuck.
45 minutes, man.
I've been in that subway because, like, money was tight. I've been on that L train going home. One time, funny story, a house music story. So I went, it was Halloween. So, you know how house music, they'll celebrate on November 1st.
Yep.
I was effed up. In a subway, a whole clown makeup on, and it was the triathlon for the 42nd Street. So I was in a subway cart filled with cyclists, and I was just there like,
Look at this clown.
Yo, Dennis! I was like, I can't. And the hoochie is short. I look mad good. I was a sexy clown. But you could tell, it's like, yo, where did she come from? I was like, yo, somebody got to film me. I'm probably in a video somewhere. But I was coming back from Verboten.
Okay.
Verboten.
Yeah.
I did Verboten for Halloween. Verboten was cool, too.
Yeah, Brooklyn is the hot spot right now.
It really is,
you know? But
for house music.
I feel like
they
the
even
city's
brought
coming
Output back. But what's it called now?
Superior Ingredients. Superior Ingredients, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but they don't have the same system that Output had.
That $500,000 sound
It don't
system.
hit like it used to.
Yeah, I used to be on that wall like. Douche,
Yep.
douche,
Yep.
douche.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
You get lost in there,
So
but I
amazing.
like it because they're still with the old school vibe. No cameras.
Ah, love that.
You know, be in the moment. They want everybody to be
Facts.
present. Don't be doing nothing for the gram or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I like to be that way. I like to party that way.
Same.
Don't take the video, whatever, because you're missing it.
Facts.
You'll be in front of the DJ.
I love
with
that.
your camera like this. And
I'll
then
do it for a little bit.
Just be there.
Just to like
Yeah.
look back and be like, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was
but
there.
not the whole time. I hate
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
I'd be like, yo, are you serious? Like, I'll
Exactly.
even call people out on it. I don't like it. I'm like, I'm about to not go out with you because like you're always on your phone, and I don't like that. And
You
I
want to
want
be present.
Facts.
Right?
Exactly.
And back in the day, it was never like that.
Nah.
People were all present. What were you doing before the phone? You know?
Oh my God! Yo, shout out to Colombia. Actually, Cali, Colombia. I got my dad in the check-in.
Oh, get out of here.
Yes, I love my dad. Actually, my dad, he would be here in the United States, but he's actually back at home. So, Daddy, te quiero mucho. Gracias por verme en vivo televisión, YouTube.
look
Spanish
at him.
so butchered, yo.
I'm not any better.
E for effort.
So
E for effort.
that's
Oh,
why
that
we
made
get
me so
along.
happy.
Because my Spanish is horrendous.
Yeah, but I'll still talk it though, you know.
Yeah, I get by.
Yeah.
I get by.
Exactly.
We can't think of the word in Spanish. We just say it in English.
Facts. Exactly. So I want to get spicy a little bit because our time is actually like going very quick.
Wow.
This
Look
is a
at
really
that.
good interview. I feel like I'm enjoying myself very much.
I didn't even notice.
No, good times. Pero all right. So I gotta talk about it.
Let's do it.
Festivals.
Okay.
So I've been to a couple.
Okay.
I did the first Mysteryland, which was
Okay.
dope as shit because they had a whole vinyl room. They had Sunday school.
Sunday school.
You know how
yeah,
they used to
yeah.
bring the Sunday.
Yeah.
They had Sunday school. It was just dope.
Yeah.
I did Mysteryland. I did Izu. I did just a couple festivals. What do you feel like is like the worst? Not the worst, but just like a festival that you're just like. Mm-mm.
Ooh, I can't even.
I mean, I
say-
wouldn't do them now. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
I wouldn't do
older.
them now. I've done them though.
Yes.
I've done them. Ultra.
Ultra.
You know, I want to say I probably went to one of the first ultras.
That's
so
cool.
I'm going back.
Okay.
But
He said, "I'm going back."
back.
Yo, he said
back.
that with such emphasis.
I got miles. I got miles.
Yo, I'm dead.
Just run the miles back.
Yo.
I want to say Ultra, EDC.
Yeah.
You know, those festivals, they kind of like, look, house music, anybody getting introduced to electronic music is good to me.
Yeah.
You know, because just like it's a gateway. You because people want more, you're gonna want to listen to what else is out there. But that like rainbow, bougie, like Plur, oh I love you, take my take my beads and all that. I'm like, it's kind of not about that, but you know, you're young, you're getting into it.
Yeah.
You know, wait till you start learning
Mature
about
a little bit. Come to the dark side. That's how I feel like. Once you come exactly all black. Mark, you asked me one time why you wear black, and I think it really is a house music thing. And
It
that's
is.
what it is.
It
It's
is.
like, yo, you want to look house music, glasses. It's like comfy, chill vibes. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just. It's cool.
You're not trying too
Comfy.
hard.
Nah.
Is he comfortable? You're just here for the music. You're not trying to impress anybody. You know.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
if you want a good festival to go to,
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good. You're gonna find your house music tent wherever you go. Maybe not the main stage or anything, but the house music and techno festivals. You're talking about Movement Detroit.
Facts. I've never been to Movement, but I've always wanted to go.
I missed it twice. And I'm mad. And then you have the Arc Festival, the Chicago, which is house music. in
I gotta
Chicago.
check that out.
Yeah, so
Because
I
isn't
wanna say-
Frankie Knuckles from Chicago?
Frankie Knuckles.
Rest in peace,
he's
Frankie
from,
Knuckles.
Yeah, man. He's from. Is he from Chicago? I don't know. I think,
think
he
he's
was
from
playing out here.
Chicago.
Another one of the OG. Another one of the influences.
Yeah.
But
Maybe.
that's real.
Now you're
house
making me
music.
think about that. Where is Frankie Knuckles from?
He was here.
He
in
was
New
Jersey.
York, and
No,
I think
who
he went
was
out
from
there.
Chicago that died?
Ooh,
It was a DJ.
recently?
This is gonna bother me.
We're gonna
All
find
right,
out
I'll figure
after.
if
We'll
anybody
find
can
it.
help us out in the check-in. I just remember there was a DJ in Chicago that died. It was memorable.
Oh man,
It's not clicking. I'm so sorry, but
it's all right.
yeah, I definitely want to check out Movement. I want to definitely check out
Do
Movement.
it. That's one to go to, definitely.
Yeah.
As far as festivals go.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because you know what you're getting with the other stuff. You're getting the glitz, the glam.
Yeah.
None of that grassroots, hood house. You know
Facts.
that where it really came from,
Yeah.
the real essence, and it's
But what about the Mexican one?
Oh, which one? Day Zero. I hear. Is it Day Zero?
But there was always another one.
BPM?
BPM. Is that even around no more? I feel like ever since the cartel shot up the club.
Oh yeah, well they
that
did
shit just
BPM
was
in Costa
not
Rica.
cool.
Memorable. I never forget the BPM I went to in Costa Rica, the first one.
Yeah.
Super dope. I don't know if it's coming back though. I don't
I
know
would
if
have
they're
loved
doing
to.
it.
It used to be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they condensed it to a week.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then it
once
was just
people
like,
started getting lit up in there, you kind of don't want to.
Yeah, shit was a little crazy. A little crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, you want your house music with a little bit of danger.
Yeah.
All right, go to be.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna talk about it because it was a music festival. They didn't really have that much house, but they did have I guess you would call him like a techno DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Fatboy Slim, because Fatboy Slim is techno, right?
He's like house music, techno.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we grew up with Fatboy Slim.
Exactly.
You have no idea how many Fatboy Slim songs.
So there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. Have you ever seen Woodstock '99?
Oh,
That fucking dumpster
yeah,
fire, that thing
yeah.
was crazy.
It all happened when he was DJing.
Anybody who hasn't watched that documentary, do yourself a favor. Woodstock '99 on Netflix before they take that ish out. Yo, I had anxiety. I was watching that like, yo, oh my God. And it was just like, I feel like I don't want to give too much away, but it was something that I couldn't believe because I'm a hippie. I'm like a modern hippie.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know. Just
That's
a
cool.
little sprinkle of everywhere. But like,
Vibes all day.
facts. And it's just like, yo, that Woodstock '99. I'm like, yo, that's a dumpster fire. That's my description to anything
The
bad
exact
now.
opposite of what Woodstock is supposed to be.
Facts.
Right?
That shit was crazy.
It was angry. It was
Angry. They
angry.
were blowing up stuff. They just had
Yeah.
random fires. I was like, yo, why are you guys so mad? I was like, yo, you know, like it's just
Watch
not.
it.
I would be scared. I'd be like, this is not fun anymore.
Nah, we getting outta here.
Yo, facts. I'd be like, yo, where we
We getting
going?
outta here.
But it's like, where would you go?
Ooh,
This is the '90s back in the day. No one had a
yeah.
cell phone.
Oh,
It was
nothing.
crazy.
Find the next
Crazy.
payphone. Let's call the Bluebird cab. Get us out of here.
Yo, I feel like that fire festival. Yo, let's talk about fire festival.
What fire? They had
Yo,
no fire.
facts. It was crazy. Yo,
They had cheese sandwiches at that festival. Here you go.
Yo, I felt so bad for that lady that they all showed up at her restaurant. And like she just like came on the documentary. She's like, yeah, so like these buses just kept showing up at my restaurant. And then all of a sudden some drunk girl came in to be like, is this the fire festival? And she was like, this is my restaurant. Like, yo, they
What are
said
we
that
doing?
the lady that the guy owed her like 60 grand and they
Yeah.
made the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Because she used her savings to feed those people.
Damn.
That shit was crazy, yo.
That's poor planning. You know, logistics. It got a lot of logistics goes into that. So if you don't
Yeah.
come correct or have the right people, it ain't gonna work. You know.
Fire Festival, yo, that shit was crazy. That shit was just insane. Fire Festival, Woodstock '99. I went to Izu on that third day where the hurricane happened.
Yeah. Ooh.
Were you there that day?
No,
Oh my
no.
God. I was hugging a tree. I was like, like, yo. Because the rain was just smacking you in the face. They had to shut, remember when
They
they
had to
shut
shut
down
it down.
Izu?
Yeah,
Third day,
yeah.
they gave everybody's money back. Yo, I swear to God. Nobody had protection. I was just there like so scared. I was like, yo, this is not life.
Yeah,
this
that
is
was
not
bad.
life. And then like all of a sudden the sun came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was
It was
crazy.
probably the eye of the hurricane.
That shit was just wild. I always remember that moment. I'm like, oh my God, like, what do I do right now? I'm just like, and everybody's just like panicking, trying to find shelter and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it felt like because you couldn't get into the tents anymore because it was crowded.
No,
So
they're getting cover.
exactly, and I'm like, yo, I'm not about to like overheat in that tent. I'm about to just chill with this tree.
Yeah. What if
And
we
I'm
need to
like,
break out
yo,
of that tent too?
facts.
That's dangerous. you know?
Exactly. So I always remember that moment. That moment was crazy. Wild times. Wild times.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah. No.
So real quick, Francisco, it
What you
comes
got?
to that time,
Okay.
the time that I don't like, and it's like when the show is about to be over.
Man, I
So
feel it
this-
went by so fast.
It did. It was a very beautiful,
Yeah,
great
no,
interview. I
thank
feel
you,
like
thank you.
your answers were very elaborated. I really hope that everybody that was watching enjoyed the show. What I would like you to do is to basically share your Instagram handle, share where
Okay.
people can find you,
right.
all of that. If you want to give shout outs
Yeah,
after.
yeah. Well, you can find me at Francisco Samuel Music on Instagram. Very easy. And that's where you find all my stuff. Through my Instagram handle, I got a VIP link there, and you find all of my DJ stuff, all of my music production, you name it, it's all there. So I would like to point people to that direction. But shout out to Jersey, shout out to all the Jersey cats, Mike Parra, David Rodriguez, Mars. You got Johnny, you got
I
Rob.
think oof is a house music thing, because I say that too.
Oof, yeah.
Oof. I even
When you
write
hear
in
that
a
beat.
comment, oof. Like, you
Yeah.
F.
And if I missed you, that means I love you. You're in my heart. So be with me on this journey. Follow the music, everybody. You can't go wrong.
Aw, yes, I love that. And thank you for sharing that. And also, Amanda was like, great show. Y'all got me through this inventory prep at work. Love that we got you through that. So, yes, everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming by. Shout out to Caro. Shout out to Bravery Studios.
Absolutely.
Yes. And that's the end of our show. We're going to bring Lucy Goosey back out.
Bring
and
it
I hope
back.
that you guys enjoyed it. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We out of here.
Thank you.